The real deal. What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Real Deal Airsoft. I'm Jake, and I want to bring you guys a quick tip that is really going to help the smoothness of the bolt cycling on this Ares Ameoba Striker. This tip works for the new strikers, the old strikers, it works for all of them. I'm going to tell you the upgrades that this striker has and what we're running, and then I'm going to tell you this crucial detail that you guys need to know in order to make your bolt cycle 10 times smoother. First things first, the major upgrade is the cylinder. This is an Action Army stainless steel cylinder, and we have an M160 spring in here, which is giving us about 535 FPS with .2s. Aside from the cylinder, there's also an Action Army blue hop-up in here. Maybe you guys can see that. We have an Action Army stainless steel cylinder, an Action Army blue hop-up unit, and a Type R inner barrel. Obviously with a sniper, that's important. Check out the looks of this. Carbon fiber styled threaded barrel assembly, which is really cool for stability and consistency. But let's get into it, guys. What is the main thing that causes issues when you cycle? All right? You guys see this right here? You see how there's a hole missing? On all of your stock strikers, this is your indicator. So once the bolt is racked and it's hot, there's gonna be a little tab here that pops out and it's red. For some reason, that little tab is actually a little bit of a complex system. You have a sear inside your trigger group, which pushes up, engaging this little indicator to pop out. It's called the fire pin indicator. Now, when we upgraded the spring, there was so much tension going on back here that sear, which activates this little fire pin indicator, broke, completely snapped. Now, once that snapped, every time we would try and cycle the bolt, for some reason, it was impossible to force this back. This locking pin mechanism basically goes through the cylinder and stops the back of the recoil guide plug. When you're compressing the spring, that's stopping the spring and the piston from shooting back. As you can see, there's nothing in here because the spring is compressed, right? That little nub, that little fire indicator gets warped and starts grinding on the steel chassis. Every time we would cycle, this little pin would bite the cylinder. Now this happens on all strikers. Honestly, every striker I've ever worked on, they came to me because their bolt was not smooth. So the tip that you have to do is you have to remove this fire pin indicator. Once you remove this, boy, watch the smoothness. It's really smooth. Now, how do you remove this, all right? If you take a look at the parts, you're gonna see that it's composed of a spring, the fire pin indicator, and another little part. All you have to do is remove the fire pin indicator from the receiver, and you do so, and you remove this pin by unscrewing this Allen key, and this assembly will slide right out. On this lock pin indicator, I already performed the mod. As you can see on the left side, there is nothing there. That's how it should look when you're done. To disassemble it, just grab the locking pin, the red part, and rotate it to the left. It's just like a screw. Just reinstall this back into the receiver without those components, and this will completely mechanically bypass that fire pin indicator. Listen, it's not necessary. It's completely cosmetic. When you rack this, when you rack this bolt and you feel it, oh, jacked. When you feel it, okay, I put one in the chamber. I know, all right, it's hot. You're gonna wear goggles and be like, oh, let me check the status here. No, you're gonna go like this. Oh, it's shot. All right, bet. Or you can go like, oh, you thought I was done with the tips? I'm not. I'm forgetting which company, but I'll take it down in the description below. It makes a stainless steel CNC machined BB feed ramp. This BB feed ramp right here inside, it's really dark. I apologize. This is gonna eat your mags. All right, it's gonna completely eat your mags. It's gonna, your BBs are no longer gonna be able to retain inside your magazine because the locking tab is plastic. This is really sharp metal. Replace this, all right? So you wanna replace your BB feed ramp, your cylinder, your hop-up unit, and take this damn firing pin tab out, and your striker will be striking the rental kids. Call it, boy. If you guys enjoyed this quick little tech tip, never want to miss out on giveaways, and always want to learn new tips, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, I'll see you on the field. Unless you're wearing a ghillie suit, maybe I won't be able to see you, but maybe I'll try and snipe you. Have a good one, guys. The real deal.